family. Coming to you guys again with a quick video. Talk about some things that are going on right now. Shalom, family. I know it's kind of quick notice, short notice here, real quick. But there's just a couple things I wanted to talk about. Let's check to see if they're going to let people actually on here today. There we go. Shalom, family. There we go. Make sure you guys can hear me okay. Hear everything going on okay. Shalom, family. Well, you keep hearing all these people talking about all lives matter. What we need to understand is that words have power. People have been chanting a lot of words and thinking that a lot of these sayings are just idle things, but words do have power. Now they really they never meant all lives matter. We all know that. They should have just kept it straight, kept it 100, and say what they really mean, which is white lives matter. That's exactly what's been going on for the last few hundred years. But see, they can't come out and just say that. They just can't come out and just say white lives matter. But as you look in history, the last few hundred years, pretty much white is right. Anything that they say is correct. All right. So that's what So all of a sudden, Black Lives Matters popped up, and they had to combat that, and they've been combating that with all lives matter. They've been chanting that, bringing that up. People have been, talking about that. Even I guess they had an interview with Mike Pence the other day, and he couldn't bring himself to say Black Lives Matter, but he could bring himself to say all lives matter. Okay? Now, that's something that these people need to be very careful about. Okay? Something to be very careful about, because the Most High is going to give you what you want. He's about to give you what you ask for. If all lives matter, which is what you guys say, then that would then mean that Hebrew lives matter too, right? So if you've kept the Hebrews down for the last 500 plus years, only for the Most High to be fair, that he would be doing the same thing to the rest of the nations, according to his laws. If you say all lives matter, for the last 500 years, we haven't mattered. You've raped, robbed, murdered, taken all of our, our lands away, taken all of our resources for yourself, because it has been white lives matter for that time, correct? Even though you might not say it, but that's exactly what it's been. So the Most High, only to be fair, would then have to change it up to be Hebrew lives matter, because we've been the ones that have been at the bottom and dealing with all of your torments for the last 500 plus years. So now that you've said that, now that you've been asking for that, and now that you guys all seem to believe that all lives matter, the Most High, to only be fair, is now going to have to give you what you gave us. Because if all lives matter, then that means that, we matter too. We're not going to have to ask you. We're not going to have to ask you to give us what we need. We're not going to be, we don't have to take it. I said, Most High is going to give it to us, because he's only going to be fair. That would only be righteous, right? Now, you guys have been asking for this for the last, 4 or 5 years, because that's the whole thing. All Lives Matter started. Blue Lives Matter. All that garbage started in about 2016. You've had years to, fess up, start giving us what was due to us, and you haven't done it. The Most High did say that his people were the apple of his eye, did he not? So therefore, if you've had his people in duress for all this time, it's only fair that the Most High now gives you what you gave us. that? That's only fair. The Most High, doesn't lie. His word is not going to return to him void. So when you start to read the scriptures, and it talks about how he's going to, restore his people, restore his land, and everything else, then that would only make sense, correct? So they've been asking for this butt whooping for a while, because they've been saying that all lives matter. Well, Most High's like, okay, that's cool. You're right. All lives do matter. I gave you guys your heaven, gave you guys your time to rule the earth. I've blessed you with these wonderful lands here, blessed you with my people to work them for you for free. So then now we've come to you guys have come to the end of the road of your time, of you being in control. So now it only makes sense now that if all lives matter, that we're going to now get our time, right? So y'all don't need to be all upset. You shouldn't even be hiding it. You should be like, oh, okay. Damn it, we've had our time, we've had our run. It's their time now. Let's just tell everybody the truth now. That's where we should be right now, right? We shouldn't be, trying to hide people's lands. We shouldn't be trying to hide people's identities. We shouldn't be trying to make, straw man arguments. We shouldn't be trying to, make a fake, adversary. At this time, just tell the truth. We've had our run. It's done. And now it's time for the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen of the Most High, to get their time. Because we did say all lives matter. So if all lives matter, then you know what's next. So say it all. Bring it all to the forefront. Don't just half-ass it. Don't just make it sound like, all lives matter, but even still with all lives matter, we still saying, oh, only white lives matter. Because now you guys want to be like, hey, we don't have to pay for anything. We're all good. You guys know, the Bible says forgive. You know what? You guys sound hateful. I don't know how I'm sounding hateful. All I'm just telling you is that this is what the Most High said. He's not a person who should lie. We are the apple of his eye. And that it's time for the Most High to come and recompense you for what you've done to us and to restore his people. Real simple. It's not that difficult when you have your eyes open. But see, many people still think that white lives only matter. So therefore, they're still thinking that they can say whatever they want about us. They can pretty much make us the bad guy and everything else. But we're not the bad guys. We messed up. We paid for our mistakes. Now you messed up and you don't want to pay for your mistakes. But now fast forward to today. Remember now, we've been talking about on this channel, the brethren, subscribers, we've all been working together. Other channels as well. Drop, I said Lex Will, I said Curimio, I said Lil Murray, and there's many other people who've been talking about, a new breed. I said how these are our lands over here. And that the Most High is going to restore us. And you get into scriptures, he's going to restore our lands, going to Joel 2, and the people. Okay? Take a look at the trajectory of COVID-19. If you look at it, everyone kind of got it in March, and it all kind of went like this. Over there in Europe, their stuff went down like this. Here in Americas, it kept going up, went like this for a little bit, and now it's jumping back up again. That's what's going on right now. Does that kind of fit what's going on in prophecy about the restoration of the Americas? I was looking today, and Latin America is going through it right now too. And so is South America right now in comparison to the rest of the world. Why do you think a lot of these things are happening here in the Americas? Remember now, we told you. He's going to clear out the lands, restore it to his people. Which area in the world looks like the Most High is moving to clear out the lands? We got the Sahara sands, yes. One of the subscribers sent me a couple of pictures, and it shows how the sands are coming over the Atlantic Ocean, and they're going up into the Was it the Ohio Valley? Is that all not fitting prophecy as well? Kind of showing where, Egypt is, where the Holy Land is. Remember now, we had the eclipse that went across America this way. And then in 2024, it's supposed to go back the other way and make an X. Okay? So like I said, just look at what is going on. July 4th is supposed to be a blood moon here in the Americas as well. So there's a whole lot of prophecy that is being fulfilled right here in the Americas. Just like we've been telling people for a long time that these are the Most High's chosen lands. And like I said in one of the last videos, why aren't we talking about the Middle East anymore? Why aren't we talking about all the things that are going on in the Middle East as far as fulfilling prophecy? See, prophecy has been fulfilled right here. But most people don't want to see that. But see, the Middle East ain't really working too well either, because it's not fitting there either. Not what they've been taught. Not all the things they've been teaching of the world in these churches. So like I said, just look at how the Most High is leaving signs everywhere. So make sure that you're looking to see, the signs and what's going on and where it looks like the fulfillment of prophecy is really happening. We're bringing out, we've been blessed by the Most High with this knowledge and understanding. And now it's like, apply it. And we're going to take our time to apply what's going on and what's fitting in prophecy. And not all prophecy is just in one book. You start getting into the other books. You start seeing prophecy being fulfilled right here. You're seeing how we're getting more clarification right here. And people are still, fighting to try to get back to normalcy. This is a new normal. The Most High is showing you the new normal. He's taking out one society and he's getting ready to bring back the original society. He's about to make America great again. I'm gonna make a video on that real soon. Like I said, words have power. So it depends on what definition of greatness are you talking about? You talk about the definition of greatness before the Europeans got here, or are you talking about the greatness of the the Gentile empire while it was here? So the Most High is showing you that the Gentile society is a wrap. Is done. So many people are still cleaving to that because that's all that they know. And that's all that the Most High is allowing people to see. But the Most High is making America great again. He's clearing them of the people who ain't supposed to be here, and he's raising up the true sons and daughters of the Most High. All praise is to the Most High, Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, who is wisdom, who is the Holy Spirit. Acknowledgement to Yahweh Shai. Shalom.